What makes you move? What forces you to rise? What gives you the courage to put your feet on the ground and say, "Today, I'm coming for everything they said I could never have"? It's not your alarm clock. It's not your family shaking you awake. It's not luck. It's not motivation. It's not some magical surge of inspiration that appears out of nowhere. It's you. Your decisions, your choices, your willingness to get uncomfortable. Because nobody, absolutely nobody, is coming to make your life better for you. You want to know what's really stopping you? Your excuses. Your "I can't," "I'm tired," "I'll start tomorrow," "I'm not ready yet." Your "but." That tiny three-letter word that destroys more dreams than failure ever will. But I'm not talented enough. But I wasn't born into the right family. But I don't have money. But I'm scared to fail. But what if people judge me? But, enough. Excuses are the chains you wrap around yourself, and every time you repeat them, you make the chains tighter. You want a future? Then you're gonna have to break those chains yourself. Nobody wakes up successful. Nobody is born disciplined. Nobody is handed greatness. Greatness is built by people who decide every single day, "I don't care how I feel, I'm doing the work anyway." Listen, your life can change dramatically, beautifully, once you stop negotiating with your weakness. There is a version of you that doesn't quit. There is a version of you that doesn't complain. There is a version of you that doesn't fear the world. There is a version of you that dominates every challenge. But that version is trapped behind your excuses. Ask yourself, are you tired yet? Tired of settling? Tired of wishing instead of working? Tired of feeling stuck? Tired of telling people what you're going to do someday? At some point, you have to get fed up with your own nonsense. At some point, you have to pull yourself together and say, "That's it. That's enough. I refuse to stay this way." If that fire has even a tiny spark left inside you, feed it, because that spark is your future calling you. You say you want success, then you better start acting like someone who deserves it. You better wake up like someone who's hungry. You better move like someone who's unstoppable. This world doesn't reward dreams. It rewards execution. Nobody cares about what you almost did. Nobody respects what you were about to try. You either show up or you get left behind. And listen carefully. Success does not owe you anything. It does not care if you're tired. It does not care if you cried last night. It does not care how hard your life has been. Success only responds to relentless effort. You want respect? Earn it. You want confidence? Build it. You want better results? Work for them. You want a new life? Fight for it. And yes, it will be hard. Yes, you will want to quit. Yes, you will doubt yourself. Yes, people will laugh. Yes, you will fail. Good. That means you're doing something that matters. You need pressure. You need struggle. You need challenges, because diamonds don't form without heat. Champions aren't made without pain. Everything you want is on the other side of effort, on the other side of discomfort, on the other side of every excuse you've ever made. So what are you gonna do? Sit there and keep lying to yourself? Keep scrolling? Keep comparing? Keep complaining? Keep waiting for the right moment? There is no right moment. There is only now. And right now, someone with half your talent and none of your excuses is winning your life. You don't need a miracle. You need discipline. You don't need approval. You need commitment. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to start. Start before you're ready. Start scared. Start small. Just start. Because momentum doesn't come to the lying in bed version of you. Momentum comes to the doer, the one who decides, "This is my time." Every morning you wake up, life is asking you one question. Are you going to control your day, or is your day going to control you? You choose. You've always chosen. Your life today is a reflection of the choices you've repeated in the past. So repeat something better. Repeat something stronger. Repeat the habits that build the person you claim you want to become. Outwork your old self. Outlast your excuses. Outdo your doubts. One day the world will look at you and say, "Damn, this person is built different." And you'll smile because you'll know the truth. Nobody built you. You built yourself. Through pain, through fear, through failure, through nights of wondering if it was worth it, and you kept going. Look, if you're watching this right now, it means there's still fight in you. It means you're searching for the sign to take control of your life. This is that sign. Subscribe to the channel if this message is speaking to you, because we're just getting started. Let me tell you something important. You don't need more time. You need more courage. You don't need better conditions. You need better decisions. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. And the gap between where you are and where you want to be, that gap is called effort. Put in the effort, put in the hours, put in the sweat, put in the dedication even when nobody's watching. Especially when nobody's watching. Because discipline behind closed doors creates results in front of the world. Winning won't apologize for breaking you. Winning won't feel bad for exhausting you. Winning will test you, push you, punish you. And if you don't give all of yourself, winning will walk away. So ask yourself the only question that matters. Am I willing to sprint even when the finish line is invisible? Because the only guarantee in life is this: if you never chase what you want, you will lose every single time. Stand up, breathe, look in the mirror, see the fighter staring back at you. That fighter has survived every bad day so far. That fighter has climbed out of every dark place. That fighter is undefeated against life. Act like it. Get up, move, grind, build. Break the limits you created. Destroy the excuses you defend. Show the world what happens when a human being refuses to quit. Your purpose isn't dead. Your dream isn't gone. Your time isn't over. It begins today. It continues tomorrow. And it never effing ends. So kill your excuses. Rise up. Because life isn't waiting for you to feel ready. It's not going to pause while you figure things out. Every second you hesitate, the world moves without you. Every time you delay, opportunity passes by quietly, and it doesn't come back. The truth is brutal but freeing. Nobody is obligated to believe in you. Not your friends, not your parents, not your teachers, not even your partner. Their belief might inspire you for a moment, but it won't carry you when things get hard. The only belief that will ever save you is the one you build within yourself, brick by brick, rep by rep, day after day. You have to stop depending on motivation. Motivation fades. Motivation is seasonal. It's the sugar rush of self-improvement, sweet but short-lived. What you need is conviction. Conviction doesn't fade when you're tired. Conviction doesn't vanish when you fail. Conviction whispers in your ear when you're broken. Get up. We're not done yet. That's what separates those who dream from those who do. You see, everyone talks about success like it's a gift, but it's not a gift. It's a debt you owe to yourself, to your potential, to every version of you that didn't give up when they had every reason to. Success is the payment for your persistence. You can't cheat it. You can't trick it. You can't fast-track it. You can only earn it through pain, repetition, and sacrifice. You want to be stronger? Then stop avoiding resistance. You want peace? Then face your chaos. You want purpose? Then do the work nobody wants to do. Every morning is a negotiation between the version of you that wants comfort and the version of you that craves greatness. And whichever one you feed the most will win. Feed the warrior. Feed the builder. Feed the relentless side of you that refuses to settle. Because you were not born for average. You were not designed to drift through life unnoticed. There is something inside you, a spark, a pulse, a burning that will not go away until you answer it. Don't silence that voice. Don't bury that hunger under distractions and doubt. Don't hide behind fake confidence or temporary pleasure. You know what you're capable of. You can feel it when you're alone, when it's quiet, when nobody's watching. That whisper that says, you were meant for more. That's not your imagination. That's your potential trying to break through. But it can't grow in comfort. It can't thrive in excuses. It only expands in discomfort, in uncertainty, in effort. So push yourself into the storm. Walk willingly into difficulty, because that's where strength lives. That's where you'll meet the version of you that you've been searching for all along. And when it hurts, and it will hurt, remember this: pain is the language of progress. Every rep that burns, every hour that drains you, every sacrifice that stings, they're all proof you're still fighting. And as long as you're fighting, you're winning. Stop thinking you need to be perfect to start. Stop thinking the stars have to align. They never will. They never have. The world doesn't owe you the perfect setup. It only rewards the ones who move anyway. You might fail 100 times before you see results. Good. That means you're trying something worth failing for. That means you're chasing something real. Failure isn't a wall, it's a doorway. Walk through it. Fall through it if you have to. Just don't stop at the entrance and call it the end. Every legend, every success story, every person you admire once stood where you are right now, unsure, scared, exhausted, but they kept going. Not because they had proof they'd make it, but because quitting felt worse than trying again. And maybe that's what you need to understand. It's not about winning every day. It's about refusing to lose forever. It's about showing up again and again until the world has no choice but to move out of your way. You've got to stop saying, someday. Someday isn't coming. Someday is an illusion. Someday is a graveyard for forgotten dreams. The only real time you'll ever have is now. Now is the battlefield. Now is the opportunity. Now is the only moment that can change your life. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, you're handing away your power. You're telling your dreams, you can wait. But dreams don't wait. They fade. So move now. Speak now. Build now. Because there will never be another now exactly like this one. You might think you're behind. You might think you've wasted too much time. But the truth is, you're right on time if you start today. Every great story begins the moment someone decides to stop making excuses. This is your moment. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. You're just one decision away from a completely different life. Don't underestimate the power of one choice. One decision can flip everything. One enough is enough can rewrite your entire story. People always wait for miracles, not realizing they are the miracle. You have breath in your lungs. You have fire in your chest. You have everything you need to begin. So begin. Stand up and face your fear head on. Stop asking, what if it doesn't work? And start asking, what if it does? What if you actually make it? What if you actually succeed? What if the life you've been imagining is real, but only if you have the guts to chase it? You'll never know until you try. You'll never find out until you risk it all for something that matters. And yes, people will doubt you. They'll call you obsessed, crazy, unrealistic. Let them, because the same people who mock you now will ask how you did it later. Don't explain, show them. Every insult becomes fuel. Every doubt becomes energy. Every failure becomes a foundation. Because the goal isn't to prove them wrong, it's to prove yourself right. When it gets hard, remind yourself you've been through worse. You've survived storms that should have broken you. You've walked through fire and came out with scars, but you're still standing. That's strength. That's power. That's resilience. Use it. Don't waste it pretending you're weak. You are not weak. You are unfinished. You are still becoming. You are still building the person the world hasn't seen yet. Keep your focus on the climb, not on the mountain, not on how far you have left to go, just on the next step. Because progress doesn't come from leaps, it comes from relentless, consistent steps that nobody applauds, but everyone notices when you've reached the top. Discipline will save you when motivation disappears. Consistency will carry you when inspiration dies, and self-respect will grow every time you honor your promises to yourself. That's how confidence is built. That's how identity is shaped. You don't need validation. You need victory over your own weakness. You see, success isn't a goal. It's a byproduct of every early morning, every late night, every sacrifice that nobody saw. It's the quiet result of doing the hard things when it would have been easier not to. So stop chasing results and start chasing the habits that create them. Stop measuring yourself by outcomes and start measuring yourself by effort. Did you give everything today? Did you push yourself when nobody would have blamed you for quitting? Then you're winning. Because progress isn't always visible. Sometimes it's invisible, happening deep inside you where nobody can see. But it's there, growing, building, waiting to explode into something incredible. And when that day comes, when all the struggle finally shows its purpose, you'll realize it was never about the destination. It was about who you became along the way. Every broken night, every lonely morning, every doubt, every tear, every setback, they were all sculpting you, shaping you, turning you into something unbreakable. That's the beauty of struggle. It builds you without asking for permission. So keep going, keep grinding, keep pushing even when the world goes silent, because silence is where warriors are made. In the unseen hours, in the uncelebrated grind, in the quiet battles where nobody is clapping for you. That's where you become dangerous. That's where you become undeniable. And when the world finally notices, it won't be because you talked about it. It'll be because you lived it. So remember this, you don't rise by wishing, you rise by working. You rise by falling and standing up one more time. You rise by refusing to die in the same place you started. You owe it to yourself to see what happens if you give everything you've got. Not 90%, not when it's convenient, everything. Because the worst pain in life is failure. It's regret, the kind that whispers years from now, you could have done more. Don't let that voice own you. Drown it out with action. Drown it out with effort. Drown it out by living a life that doesn't need excuses. So kill your excuses again and again every morning, because they don't die once. They resurrect daily, whispering in your ear, stay comfortable. And your job is to answer, not today. Every day, kill your excuses. Every day, choose discipline over doubt. Every day, choose growth over comfort. Every day, choose yourself. Because the person you want to become is already inside you, waiting for you to act like them. So act like them now. Speak like them now. Work like them now. And soon, the world won't just see potential, it'll see proof. No more talking, no more waiting, no more wishing. Move, rise, build, repeat. And when the noise fades and you stand there, exhausted, scarred, but victorious, you'll know. Every moment of doubt, every ounce of pain, every lonely night was worth it. Because you didn't just survive, you transformed. And that's what it means to truly live. To rise beyond your excuses and become unstoppable. You transformed. And that's what it means to truly live. To rise beyond your excuses and become unstoppable. But listen, this isn't the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one written in sweat, focus, and fire. Because transformation doesn't happen once, it happens every single day you choose to rise again. Growth is not a destination, it's a discipline. You have to wake up every morning ready to prove that yesterday's best is today's starting point. You have to fight complacency like it's an enemy that wants to steal your destiny, because it does. Comfort is the quiet killer of ambition. It whispers to you that you've done enough, that you've earned a break, that you can coast now. Don't believe it. Comfort is a thief disguised as peace. And if you listen to it long enough, it'll lull you back into the mediocrity you fought so hard to escape. The grind doesn't end when you succeed. It evolves. The work doesn't stop when you win. It expands. Because success isn't a mountain you climb once. It's a summit that keeps rising as you grow stronger. So keep climbing, keep stretching, keep chasing the edge of your potential, even when your legs shake and your lungs burn. Because on that edge, in that pain, is where life reminds you what it means to be alive. You were not made for good enough. You were made for more, for mastery, for excellence, for impact. And make no mistake, the world needs that version of you. Not the timid version, not the almost version, not the version that waits for permission. The world needs the version of you that walks into every room like you belong there, because you earned the right to stand there. You've got to believe in that version of yourself before the world ever does, because confidence doesn't come from validation. It comes from repetition. It comes from surviving the battles that nobody saw. It comes from failing publicly and standing up anyway. That's where real power comes from. Not from applause, but from endurance. Not from attention, but from persistence. And when you master that mindset, when you stop needing recognition and start demanding more from yourself, everything changes. You start to realize that every limitation you thought you had was just a story. A story you told yourself to stay safe, to stay comfortable, to avoid the truth that you are capable of far more than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. So rewrite that story right now. Change the narrative. Replace "I can't" with "I will." Replace "I'm scared" with "I'm ready." Replace "I'm not enough" with "Watch me." Because words are powerful, and the ones you speak to yourself create the world you live in. Talk to yourself like someone you're building, not someone you're breaking. You can't hate yourself into greatness. You can't shame yourself into progress. You rise through discipline, through grace, through relentless self-respect. And every day you wake up and honor that process, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when nobody notices. You're winning battles most people never fight. Because the real war isn't out there. It's in here, inside your mind, inside that quiet space between who you are and who you could be. That's where the fight happens. And every day you win that fight, even just a little, you're rewriting your future. So stop waiting for motivation to strike like lightning. Be your own spark. Stop searching for the perfect plan. Execute the imperfect one with precision. Stop wishing for easy. Train for hard. Easy doesn't change you. Comfort doesn't strengthen you. Challenge does. Resistance does. Discomfort does. Because greatness demands pain, not to punish you, but to prepare you, to sharpen you, to show you what you're capable of when you refuse to fold. And one day, when the noise fades, when the doubters are silent, when the results speak louder than any words ever could, you'll understand that every tear, every late night, every sacrifice was building the foundation of a legacy. You won't just be proud, you'll be grateful. Grateful that you didn't quit when it was hard. Grateful that you didn't let fear make your decisions. Grateful that you bet on yourself when it wasn't popular. Because that's what greatness really is. The accumulation of small acts of courage repeated over and over again until the impossible becomes your new normal. And when people ask how you did it, you'll smile and tell them the truth. You killed your excuses. You embraced the pain. You showed up when it didn't make sense. You believed in yourself when nobody else did. That's the formula. No secret, no shortcut, no cheat code. Just effort, consistency, and a refusal to stay small. So as long as you have breath, as long as your heart beats, as long as your mind still dares to dream, keep moving forward. Even if it's slow, even if it's messy, even if nobody claps. Because progress is progress, no matter how small. And the thing about momentum is this. Once it starts, it doesn't stop easily. It compounds, it grows, it turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. So guard your momentum like your life depends on it, because it does. Guard your focus, guard your energy, guard your purpose from anything that tries to drain it. People will distract you, circumstances will challenge you, but nothing, and I mean nothing, has power over you unless you hand it to them. So stop giving away your power. Stop waiting for permission. Stop asking for validation. You are enough. You are capable. You are ready. Now act like it. Get up, get moving, and never forget who you are becoming. Because you are not here to survive. You are here to conquer. You are here to lead, to create, to build something that outlives you. You are here to make noise in a world that tried to silence you. And you will. Because once a person kills their excuses, there's nothing left to hold them back. Not fear, not failure, not doubt, not time. Only fire, only focus, only purpose. So let the world feel your footsteps. Let your actions echo louder than your words. Let your story remind everyone watching that the human spirit is unbreakable when it decides to be. Rise again tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, until your grind becomes instinct, until your discipline becomes your identity, until your life becomes living proof that ordinary people can do extraordinary things when they stop waiting for a better chance and become the chance themselves. Because that's what you are now, a chance, a spark, a storm that refuses to stop. You've come too far to turn back. You fought too long to quit now. The road ahead may be brutal, but it's yours. And when you reach the top, when you look back at everything you conquered, you'll whisper to yourself with a quiet smile, "It was all worth it."